Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to play a little Out of the Park Baseball 21 Greats Team League. And it's the Red Sox versus the Monarchs as the best players in team history do battle. So let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. As always, I'll be playing as my beloved Boston Red Sox. For the Monarchs, leading off, playing center field, Cristobal Torrente. Batting second, playing third base, Judy Johnson. Buck Leonard plays first and bats third. The cleanup hitter, doing the catching, the great Josh Gibson. Oscar Charles is in right field and will bat fifth. Monty Irvin is in left, batting sixth. Pop Lloyd will play second base and bat seventh. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, is Willie Wells. Doing the pitching, Ray Brown, and he will bat ninth. For the Red Sox greats, Wade Boggs will play third and lead off. Batting second in center field, Reggie Smith. The splendid splinter Ted Williams will be in left and will bat third. Manny Ramirez is in right field. He's the cleanup hitter. Nomar Garciaparra bats fifth and will play short. Pudge Carlton Fisk behind the plate, batting sixth. Carl Yastrzemski gets the start at first base, batting seventh. Bobby Doerr is at second base, batting eighth. And the Rocket, Roger Clemens, is on the mound, batting ninth. To the ballpark we go. Alrighty, so Clemens is on the mound. Clemens, no record on the year so far, but did pitch 4 2/3 innings, and he struggled to say the least. 9 hits, 8 runs, 5 walks, 2 Ks. So looking for redemption here in his second start. Carlton Fisk behind the plate, 8 defensive range, 7 arm. Boggs is a 7 at third. Garciaparra is a 7 at short. Bobby Doerr, 9 at second. And Carl Yastrzemski, an 8 at first. Teddy Ballgame is a 5 and a 5 in left. 5 range, 5 arm. Reggie Smith, 8 range, 7 arm in center. And Manny Ramirez, 4 range, 6 arm. Big Paulie, World of Sports Sims. How you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. And also Sportsman Z, that's Bob Zolke. Check out his wonderful channel. And this Paulie was a fan created. I just loaded it up. A fan created this. You can load this up in quick play game in Out of the Ballpark 21. All right, so here comes Cristobal Torrente, batting 176. As the Monarchs are 3-3, and the Red Sox are 4-2. Let me make sure I got that right. Let's go back to game options here. Yep, Monarchs are 3-3, Red Sox 4-2. I knew the Red Sox right. Left-handed batting, Torrente. Here's the pitch from the Rocket. As we wait for the pitch homeward bound. And the Rocket fires home. And that is a shot down the right field line. Ramirez on the run, and he makes the catch. Whoa, Torrente just missed a bippity-boppity-boom. Just got under that one down. And that'll bring up Judy Johnson. Johnson batting .231. No homers, no ribbies. Right-handed batter. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Johnson. 1 ball, no strikes to Judy Johnson. Johnson swings, flares it to right. Ramirez this time coming in, and he makes the catch. So 1 ball going out, 1 ball coming in, but Manny catches them both. Michael Forbes is here at Fenway. Hope all is well. So 2 down for the Monarchs, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Buck Leonard, batting 174. He does have a homer and 2 runs knocked in. Left-handed batter. Clemens rocks and deals. 2-1 count to Buck Leonard. Leonard swings, flares the ball the other way. Williams at the track, makes the catch in front of the wall, and the side is retired. Leonard late on the fastball, though he gave it a good ride the opposite way. We go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here in Fenway. Due up for the Red Sox, Boggs, Smith, and Williams. Ray Brown up on the bump for the Monarchs. He's 0-1 with a 4.26 ERA. Behind the plate, Josh Gibbons. 7 defense, 7 arm. That's defensive range. Judy Johnson is a 6 at third. Willie Wells is a 7 at short. Pop Lloyd is an 8 at second. Buck Leonard a 9 at first. Monty Irvin, who would go on to play for the Giants in Major League Baseball, is a 9 range, 7 arm in left. Cristobal Torrenti, the Cuban, is a 7 range, 7 arm in center. And Oscar Charleston is a 7 range, 8 arm in right. So here comes Boggs. Boggs hitting .308 with 3 ribbies. Brown deals to the left-handed batting Wade Boggs. 2-1 count, hitter's count for Boggs. Boggs swings and sends that ball high and deep to left. And making the catch right in front of the wall is Monty Irvin. So Boggs goes the other way, a bid to hit it off the monster. But he is out. Now bring up the switch-hitting Reggie Smith, center fielder, batting .316, 2 homers, 4 ribbies. He's in that left-hander's batter's box. Ray Brown, the righty's ready to work. Gibson sets the target, the pitch to Smith. 1-2 count, Reggie Smith in the hole. He went too far, strike 3. Monarchs throw it around. 2 up, 2 down, and here comes Ted Williams. He's been the talk of the Greats Teams League. Teddy ball game, 520, 3 homers, and 10 ribbies. 2 outs, no one on. The pitch to the splendid Splinter, 2-1 count to Williams. Brown pours it in, and Williams grounds it to second. And that will retire the side, making the play for the Monarchs, second baseman Pop Lloyd. Top of the second, no score. Roger Clemens back up on the bump. He will face Gibson, Charleston, and Irvin. Josh Gibson batting .111 with a homer and a ribby. Tremendous power. Right-handed batter. Looking at jack one out onto Yawkey Way. Here's the pitch to Gibson. 3-1 count, hitters count to Gibson. Ball 4, they pitch very carefully to Josh Gibson. Gibson's at first, no outs for Oscar Charleston, who's batting .188. No homers, no runners batted in. Left-handed batter. Red Sox will move to double play depth in the infield. Yastrzemski holds on Gibson. Clemens looks to first, now in at Fisk. The windup and the pitch to Oscar Charleston. 0-2 count. Charleston laces it the other way, down in the left field corner. Williams chases it down. Going first to third on the double is Josh Gibson. So the Monarchs have something going here. Charleston at second, Gibson at third, no outs, and Clemens struggling once again. D. Scott Howard's at the ballpark, Hope ball as well, as he says, "Don't call me Shorty." Monty Irvin steps to the plate, 143, 1 homer, 3 ribbies. Red Sox will play for the out. Clemens needs a strikeout, the high leg kick and the pitch to Irvin. 2-2 count to Monty. Swing and a miss! Oh my lord! Slider got him. Badly fooled on the slider. 1 out, 2 on. And here comes Pop Lloyd. Second baseman batting .368. No homers, 1 ribby. Left-handed batter. Again, the Red Sox will give up the run for the out. The pitch to Pop. 2-2 count to Pop Lloyd. Clemens pours it in. And that's a shot to right. 1 run scores. Will they wave around the second? No, they hold him up. So 1-0 Monarchs as they held up Charleston at third. So Pop Lloyd's hot hitting for the Monarchs. He's really the only hot hitter for the Monarchs. Continues 1-0. Willie Wells, the number 8 batter, steps to the plate. The pitcher's on deck. The pitch to Wells, who's batting 200, no homers, no ribbies. Red Sox open for a double play ball, and that's laced to center. 2-0 Monarchs. Strong throw to third by Reggie Smith prevents Pop Lloyd from advancing any further than second. So once again, Clemens struggling. Lloyd at second, Willie Wells at first, and here comes the pitcher Ray Brown. I expect him to bunt. Clemens rocks and deals, 1-1 count, and he bunts and he misses the attempt. So 1-2. Fisk pounds the mitt, sets the target, the pitch to Ray Brown, 2-2 count. Brown squares the bunt, and he strikes out. He missed the bunt completely. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 Monarchs. Top of the order, Cristobal Torrenti, 0 for 1 today. Fisk wiggles the fingers. Clemens nods his head. The pitch to Torrenti. 3 balls, 1 strike. They come inside. Ball 4. Clemens has struggled so far in his first 2 starts in the Greats Team League. Now bring up Judy Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 1. No place to put Judy. Lloyd at third. Wells at second. Torrenti at first. Clemens rubs up the baseball. He is back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Judy Johnson. 1-1 count to Judy. He swings the stick. Inside pitch, grounds it to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski takes it to the bag himself. But the Monarchs score twice as Clemens muddles through the top of the second. 2-0 Kansas City Monarchs. Due up for the Red Sox, Ramirez, Garcia Parra, and Fisk to face Ray Brown. Manny Ramirez batting .300, no homers, 3 ribbies. The pitch to Manram, 1-2 count to Ramirez. Ramirez flares it to right, and he dropped the ball! What an effort by Pop Lloyd, but he dropped the ball. And will they give him an error, or will it be a hit? They're going to give him a tough error. That is a tough error to give on Pop Lloyd there. Let's look at that again. As Ramirez flared it out to shallow right, Pop Lloyd really the only player with a shot at it, and he went for it. And it just ticked off his glove. That's a tough error to give to Pop Lloyd. So tying run comes to plate, and Nomar Garcia Parra, 1 homer, 1 ribby, .421 batting average. Buck Leonard holds Ramirez on. The pitch to Nomar. 0-2 count to Garcia Parra. Sidearm delivery. Garcia Parra drives it to center field. It's going to hit the wall. Garcia Parra is going for 2. Ramirez will be waved around. Garcia Parra, the relay throw to third, not in time. So Nomar triples to center, and it's 2-1 now. Red Sox are on the board. The Monarchs lead cut in half, and that will bring up Carlton Fisk. Pudge, .333, 1 homer, 4 ribbies. Garcia Parra takes his lead off third. The pitch to Pudge, 1-2 count to Fisk. Ray pours it in. Strike 3. Sidearm delivery. Fooled Fisk there. So 1 out. Garcia Parra at third. And here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski. 0 for 4. He does have a ribby. Gets his first start in the league. He's been in pinch hitting. The pitch to Yaz. 1-1 count to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski! Base hit to left. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Past the dive of Judy Johnson. So Yastrzemski ties it up as he goes the other way. Now bring up the number 8 batter, Bobby Dorr, batting .222 with a ribby. Yaz at first. They're going to play hit and run. There goes Yastrzemski. Dorr swings and he grounds it to short. The only plays to first. And Dorr is retired. Wells throws to Buck Leonard. Wells had a move to his left, backhanded. And with Yastrzemski on the move, the only play was to Leonard. So 2 outs, Yastrzemski in scoring position for Roger Clemens. Let's see if he can help himself out here with the bat. He has not helped himself out at all on the mound. The pitch to the Rocket. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. But the Red Sox scored 2 as Yastrzemski ties it up with his single. We go to the top of the third, 2-2. Sportsman C. Yaz comes through. Yes, he does. Due up for the Monarchs, Leonard, Gibson, and Charleston. Buck Leonard 0 for 1. Clemens has to bear down here. The pitch to Leonard. 2-0 count. Clemens having trouble finding the spot. Leonard flares it to center. Racing in is Reggie Smith. He makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Josh Gibson. He walked his first time up. Fisk wiggles the fingers. The leg kick and the pitch to Gibson. Full count to Josh Gibson. They come inside. He walks again. They pitch very carefully to Josh Gibson. The Gold Eagle 99. Hope all is well. Sports Time Machine. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. So 1 out, 1 on for Oscar Charleston. He is 1 for 1. Red Sox move to double play depth as Garcia Parra and Bobby Doerr pinch the middle. Clemens looks to first. Yastrzemski holding Gibson on. Now picks up the sign at the plate. He rocks and deals to Oscar Charleston. 0-1 count. Charleston swings the lumber. And that's down the line. That's going to be extra bases. Gibson hits second on his way to third. Williams digs it out in the corner. Will they wave Gibson? Will they wave? No, they put the stop sign as Oscar Charleston doubles. I believe that's his second double of the game, and that'll bring up Monty Irvin. Again, Clemens has struggled in this league. Red Sox start to loosen in the bullpen. Big Clue is here at Fenway. Hope all is well. So here's Monty Irvin. He's 0 for 1. Red Sox again will give up the run for the out. The pitch to Monty. Irvin swings at the first Clemens offering, and he bloops it over the head of Garcia Parra. Gibson scores. Here comes Oscar Charleston. No, they put the brakes on. Williams put a good charge on it, and the Monarchs take the lead once again, 3-2. Clemens has struggled in his first 2 starts. And I'll bring up Pop Lloyd. He's 1 for 1 with a ribby. 3-2 Monarchs. Double play ball will end it here. Yastrzemski holds on. Monty Irvin at first. Oscar Charlton at third. Double play depth for the Red Sox. The pitch to Pop. 2-2 count to Pop Lloyd. Ground ball to Doerr. Doerr charges it. Goes to Garcia Parra, but there is no relay throw. Another run scores. And it's 4-2 Monarchs. So Pop Lloyd will pick up another ribby. 2 outs. Lloyd at first. Now bring up Willie Wells, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with a ribby. Clemens just struggles here in his first 2 starts. The pitch to Willie Wells. Full count to Wells. Clemens again can't find the plate. Swing and a miss there, though, and the side is retired. But the Monarchs plate 2 and retake the lead 4-2. We go to the bottom of the third. Due up for the Red Sox top of the order. Boggs, Smith, and Teddy Ballgame. Ted Williams. Oh, yeah, the graphics are better. For Out of the Ballpark 21. All right, Ray Brown back up on the bump. 2 innings, 2 runs, no walks, 3 Ks. Boggs is 0 for 1. The pitch to the left-handed batting Boggs. 2-1 count to Wade. Boggs swings the sticks, and he laces it past the lunge of the first baseman, Buck Leonard. So Boggs is on. And here comes Reggie Smith. Reggie is 0 for 1. Can he go bippity-boppity-boom and tie it up? Leonard holds Boggs on. Brown is ready to work. He deals to Reggie Smith. 0-2 count. Smith in the hole. Sidearm delivery. Strike 3 swinging. So Reggie Smith is down. Here comes Teddy Ballgame. 0 for 1. Can Williams tie it up with one mighty swing? The pitch to the splendid Splinter. Williams in the hole, 0-2. Williams pops it up, left side. And making the catch is the third baseman, Judy Johnson, as he calls off Willie Wells. So 2 outs. Boggs still stands at first. And here comes Manny Ramirez, 0 for 1. At the ballpark, Mark Jones. Hope all is well. The pitch to Manram, 2-1 count to Manny. Ramirez swings, grounds it to Wells at short, who races to the second base bag, and the inning is over. Top of the fourth, 4-2 Monarchs. Clemens back up on the bump. He has struggled. He'll face Brown in the top of the order, Torrente, and Johnson. The pitch to Ray Brown. Brown swings the stick. Grounds it to Bobby Doerr. Doerr charges, throws to Yastrzemski, 1 out. Top of the order for Cristobal Torrente, the Cuban. He is 0 for 1. Left-handed batter. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Torrente. 3-0 count. Clemens struggling with control again. Ball 4. Oh, Fisk wanted the call, but when you're not hitting the spots, you're not going to get it. That was close, so Torrente's at first. Yastrzemski holds him on for the third baseman, Judy Johnson, who's 0 for 2. Again, Red Sox hoping to turn 2. Though they're playing straight away in the infield and outfield. The pitch to Judy Johnson. 2 balls, 1 strike to Judy Johnson. Johnson flares it to right. Ramirez coming in towards the line, makes the catch 2 away, throws it into Bobby Doerr. Retreating back to first is Torrente. 2 outs. Torrente will be off on contact, and here comes Buck Leonard 0 for 2. First baseman batting lefty. Leonard awaits the Clemens offering. Pitch inbound. Leonard swings. No, there goes the runner. The throw down by Fisk. Not in time. So Cristobal Torrente's in scoring position. That stolen base will go on Clemens. He paid no attention to Cristobal Torrente. 0-1 count to Buck Leonard. 4-2 Monarchs. First base open. Gibson on deck. Clemens peeks over his shoulder. Now looks in at the plate. The leg kick and the pitch to Leonard. Full count to Buck Leonard. Swing and a miss. No, it's a number in front of the plate. Excuse me. Fisk pounces on it and throws to Yastrzemski. As, my God, he took that ball out of Fisk's glove, and the side is retired. Monarchs strand a runner at second. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-2 Monarchs. Bears Den 007s at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Due up for the Red Sox, trailing by 2. Garcia Parra, Fisk, and Yastrzemski. Nomar tripled and knocked in a run. Brown back up on the mound. The windup and the pitch to Garcia Parra. 0-2 count to Nomar. Strike 3 looking. Couldn't pull the trigger. Off-speed pitch fooled him badly. Brown really set that pitch up nicely. So 1 out, no one on for Pudge Carlton Fisk. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Pudge. 2-2 count to Fisk. Brown fires. And that ball's lifted left center field and deep and gone! Fisk sends it out to left center over the Green Monster, and the Red Sox pulled it within 1, 4-3. That went 424. As he jumped all over that fastball. Here we will watch that Fisk homer one more time. As Monty Irvin went to left center, looked up, and waved that ball bye-bye. Fisk, here's a fastball. Bam! He's all over that. Left center field. And it's gone. Bippity boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball. And Carlton Fisk touches them all. 4-3 Monarchs. So the Red Sox pulled it within 1. And here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 1. He singled in a run. The pitch to Yaz. 3-1 count. Hitters count to Yaz. Checked his swing. Ball inside. Ball 4. Good job by Yastrzemski. Tying run at first for Bobby Doerr. On deck is Clemens. There is 1 out. Bobby Doerr's got some pop here, folks. If he goes yard, the Red Sox, who've had a tremendous offense in this league, will take the lead. 4-3 Monarchs. Brown nods his head. Gibson sets the target. The pitch to Bobby Doerr. 3-1 count to Bobby. Bobby Doerr grounds it to Judy Johnson at third. Fires to first. Bang, bang, play. Safe! Bobby Doerr beats it out. The hustling Bobby Doerr beats it out. Yastrzemski goes to second. So 1 out, 2 on. Tying run in Yastrzemski at second. Go ahead run in Bobby Doerr at first. And here comes Roger Clemens. Clemens will try to put the bunt down. 0-1 count. Clemens squares and he fouls it off. So now, will they keep the bunt on? They say no. He's swinging away. Full count to Clemens. Strike 3. Oh, he walked! Oh, my Lord. Josh Gibson wanted that call, but he didn't get it. Ray Brown wants to know where it is. So after an 0-2 count on Clemens, Brown loses him. So that is a good at-bat for the Rocket. The bases are juiced. 1 out. 4-3 lead for the Monarchs. Gibson still politely asking where that pitch was. And that brings up Wade Boggs 1 for 2. Yastrzemski at third, Bobby Dorr at second, Clemens at first. The pitch to Boggs. 2-2 count away. Boggs takes the outside pitch and he laces it deep to left center field. That ball hits the wall. 1 run scores. We have a tie ball game. Clemens, another run scores, and Clemens will be held up. So Boggs doubles in 2 runs, and the Red Sox take the lead 5-4. I wish out of the ballpark would. Every once in a while, when you get that, you don't get to see the play. They got to fix that. So Boggs doubles. The fans, again, this Red Sox team can mash. So Clemens is off the hook now. He's got the lead. Clemens at third. Boggs clapping his hands at second. 5-4 lead, for the Red Sox. Moni G is here at Fenway along with Steelers fan 1933 and our good friend Clinton Parks. And I do have a fetish for horns. Alrighty, here's Reggie Smith 0 for 2. Fans still abuzz with the Boggs double. Brown on the rope, Smith looking to knock him out. Here's the pitch to Reggie. Smith swings at the first offering, and Smith sends that ball high and shallow right center. Clemens bluffed but did not go. You could see how Charleston really lined himself up well on that shallow hit ball. So it's still 5-4, 2 outs. Second and third for the splendid Splinter Teddy ball game. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Williams, 0-2 count. Williams, base hit to center. 1 run scores. They're going to wave Boggs. No, they hold him up, so Williams gets another ribby, and it's 6-4. Ted Williams continues his hot hitting early in the season. Williams now has 11 ribbies, batting .500. And here's Manny Ramirez, 0 for 2. Boggs at third, Williams at first. Red Sox have put 4 up in the bottom of the fourth. They have a 6-4 lead. Brown on the verge of being TKO'd. He's got to steady himself. Gibson tries to give him words of encouragement. Sets a target. The pitch to Ramirez. 2-1 to Manny. Ramirez swings, and that ball's hit to the triangle. And there, 1 run scores. Let's see what we want here. Williams will be held. So Williams is held up at third. Ramirez doubles in another run. It is 7-4 Red Sox. Again, this team can mash. Tabletop Baseball Plus. Check out that wonderful channel with the Earl and Earl. This is a mod league. And if you go to Quick Play Seasons in Out of the Ballpark 21, it's there. There's 2 different versions. This one doesn't have a DH, and there's no Dominic DiMaggio on the all-time Red Sox, which Dominic DiMaggio should be on the all-time Red Sox. And the other version of Fan Created, you have Dominic DiMaggio, and you have a lot more players, so you can swap them out, because you have an auxiliary, is it called an auxiliary roster? You have additional players that you can swap out, and they have a DH. This doesn't have a DH. Now bring up Nomar Garciaparra, 1 for 2 with a ribby. Red Sox have played at 5. They now lead 7-4. The pitch to Nomar, 2-2 count. Brown, base hit to left. Pass to dive by Judy Johnson. 1 run scores. Here comes Ramirez, and he'll score. 2 runs score. So the Red Sox played 7. It is now 9-4, and that is it. They have finally bludgeoned the bejesus out of Ray Brown. His day is done, and that will bring in Martin Dihigo, and he's getting his first pitching appearance in the league. So Dihigo is a right-handed pitcher. Let's see if he can stop the uprising here, trying to get the 3rd out here in the bottom of the 4th. Red Sox have played at 7. Garciaparra's at first. Fisk 1 for 2 with a homer at the plate. The pitch to Pudge, 1-2 count from Dihigo. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. But the damage was done over and over again to the tune of 7 runs. We go to the top of the 5th, 9-4 Red Sox. As Big Clue says, Rocket got some extra fuel. Mark Jones, yes, or via quick play in game. That's what it is. Mark Jones is correct. Via quick play in games. Yes, go to the quick play game, and you can find this. You can find a couple of different international leagues, even though you can load them up different from the others. But yes, it's quick play. You are correct. Thank you, Mark Jones. Clinton Parks, the little professor. Yes, he should be on any all-time Red Sox team. I'm not necessarily saying starting, but Dominic DiMaggio is you know, if Freddie Lynn's on the team, who I love Freddie Lynn, Dominic DiMaggio should be on the team. Due up for the Monarchs, and they got an uphill battle now. Gibson, Charleston, and Irving, though Clemens has struggled. Now he has a 5-run lead. Josh Gibson's walked twice. The pitch to the power-hitting Gibson. 3-2 count. Will he walk for a third time? Yes, he will. Clemens really. And you can see Fisk not happy with that. So Clemens is up to... Now we got to get some bullpen action because he's starting to tire. And what you've noticed in this great teams league of great players, their stamina is not... Because the pressure is always on. They always have great batters up. So the pressure's always on. So Clemens, who can probably throw 125, 130 pitches. In this great teams league, what I've seen with a lot of the games, the pitchers start to wear down. And not that Clemens is pitching well. And I want to go to Joe. You know, we might actually end up replacing Clemens in a rotation. This is his second poor start with Joe Dobson, who's pitched well out of the pen. So Joe Dobson's going to get up. So Joe Dobson gets up. And Bob Stanley has actually not done bad for us. But he's more of a short reliever there. So Joe Dobson gets up in the pen. He's a righty. Gibson at first. Oscar Charleston at the plate. He is 2 for 2. Red Sox open for the double play ball. The pitch to Oscar Charleston, hoping to do the Charleston around the bases. 2-1 count to Oscar. Hitters count. Oscar swings, and that ball's hit to the triangle. That could score. Gibson some from first. And the throw to third, not in time. So Oscar Charleston his way into third, sliding safely with a triple. And Clemens continues to poop himself on the mound. It's now 9-5. Dobson continues to warm. Here comes the pitching coach and Fisk to the mound. I can still pound the zone, but only for a couple of batters. Joe Dobson continues to warm. Roger, you stink. Roger might be relegated to the auxiliary roster. We might bring Louis Tiant off that auxiliary roster. So, all right. So Dobson continues to warm. Charleston's at third. Monty Irvin at the plate, 1 for 2 with a ribby. The pitch to Monty, full count to Monty. And that's blooped. Garcia Parra goes out to make the catch on the outfield grass. 1 down. Quickly getting back to third is Oscar Charleston. Clemens at 100 pitches. Dobson is ready. Let's see if Clemens can get out of this. Let's see if we can get him through 5. Pop Lloyd comes to plate. He's 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies. Left-handed batter. They'll give up the run for the out. Clemens kicks and fires to Pop Lloyd. 3-1 count to Lloyd. Lloyd goes the other way. Williams moving towards the left field line near the wall. Now he camps, makes the catch. Williams unloads a throw to the plate. It will be safe as the ball is knocked loose on the slide. Williams set himself up quite nicely. Not known for his arm, but it was a quick release and accurate throw. But the run scores. It's now 9-6. Let's watch that over. And again, you can see how Williams set himself up nicely on the fly ball to left. Ball hit to the opposite field. Williams moves to the line. Now starts to come in. Gets his momentum forward. Fires towards the plate. It's a good throw, but the ball is knocked away during the slide. As Charleston crashes into Fisk, so there's 2 outs. 9-6. Dobson is ready. And we might go double switch here, though I'd hate to take Fisk out of the game. Let's see if we can get Clemens through this inning. That way Dobson starts a clean inning and we don't have to go with a double switch. Dobson will sit. Here's Willie Wells, 1 for 2 with a ribby. The pitch to the right-handed batting Wells. 2-0 count. Wells swings the stick. And he grounds slowly to short. Garcia Parr charges it, throws to Yastrzemski, and the side is retired, but Clemens gives up 2 more in the top of the 5th. 9-6, the lead starts to dwindle for the Red Sox. The Monarchs have put 2 up in the 2nd, 2 up in the 3rd, now 2 in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Yastrzemski, Doran, a pinch hitter for a very ineffective Roger Clemens. Big Clue says Fisk playing like Ray Fosse out there. Charleston playing the role of Pete Rose. So here's Yastrzemski, 1 for 1 with a ribby. Martin Dihigo on the mound in relief to a highly ineffective poop in his pants Ray Brown. Dihigo trying to keep it a 3-run deficit so the Monarchs can nibble away. The pitch to Yaz, 1-2 count to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski, line shot the other way over the leap of Willie Wells, so Yaz is 2 for 2. And here comes Bobby Doerr, 1 for 2 with an infield hit. Clemens on deck, will not bat, but he's in the on-deck circle. They're going to play hit and run. There goes Yaz. Here's the pitch. And Bobby Doerr hits it to 3rd. The only play for Judy Johnson is to Oscar Charleston at 1st. Yastrzemski moves into scoring position. Clemens' day is done. He's in line to get a gift win if the Red Sox hold on, as his ERA is awful. So let's get Joe Dobson back up. He's still ready, so let's sit him down. We don't want to tire him out. Dihigo is a right-handed thrower. We're going to go with... Oh, look at all the great players we have. This league is so much fun. You know who's been clutch is... He hits the ball all the time is Harry Hooper. I know he's 3 at-bats, 3 hits, 3 ribbies. Harry Hooper's going to... we got Evans. Yeah, Harry Hooper's going to pinch hit. He's really been really good off the bench. So here's Harry Hooper. He's 3 for 3 with 3 ribbies. Every hit is knocked in a run. Can he go 4 for 4 and knock in Yastrzemski? Dihigo's ready to deal with Harry Hooper. Gibson had a quick word. Now back behind the plate. Sets the target. The pitch to Hooper. 1-1 count to Harry Hooper. Hooper swings a stick. And he laces that ball deep center field. And that's going to be off the wall. Harry Hooper does it again. This time he doubles in a run. And he is 4 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Harry Hooper, pinch hitter extraordinaire. Harry Hooper gets one of those runs back. It's now 10-6 Boston. The fans holding up "We Love Harry" signs. Here comes Wade Boggs with 1 out. Hooper at second. The pitch to Boggs. 3-2 count to Wade. Boggs swings, flares it to shallow center. Going out is Willie Wells, and he makes the catch over the shoulder. Nice play by the shortstop. Quickly scampering back to second is Harry Hooper. So 2 outs. Let's go to the bench. And the bullpen, actually. And let's get Joe Dobson up. Dobson is warming. Here comes Reggie Smith. Hooper's at second. Reggie Smith 0 for 3. The pitch to the Red Sox version of Reggie. 2-1 count. Hitters count for Smith. Smith laces that ball. Right center. What a diving catch! Holy cow. What a catch by the center fielder, Cristobal Torrenti. We're going to show you that, hopefully. We're going to be able to hopefully show you that replay. But because I have to put a pitcher in. So Dobson is ready. Clemens is done. Reggie Smith will come out of the game. We're going to go double switch here. Dobson will go into the 2 spot. And he's going to pitch. Harry Hooper Oh, crud, he can't play center. I thought he could play center. Alright, let's see. We got lots of center. We have Armis and Freddie Lynn. So Freddie Lynn will go in to play center. We're going to take Ramirez out. Hooper's going to stay in to play right. Freddie Lynn will go to center. Ramirez will come out. There we go. Alright, so Freddie Lynn's a 7 range, 7 arm. Harry Hooper, a big step up in defense and right, 8 range, 9 arm. And Joe Dobson on the mound. Dobson, 5 innings, 1 hit, no walks, no runs, 4 Ks. He will face, and the Monarchs will not pinch hit for their pitcher. Dihigo, then the top of the order, Cristobal Torrenti and Judy Johnson. Let's see if we can see that great Torrenti catch, robbing Reggie Smith of the hit. And we will. So Reggie Smith hits a sinker down to right center field, actually pretty much center field. What a catch by Torrenti. That ended the side. The Red Sox did plate 1. They got one of those 2 runs back. 10-6 Boston. Top of the 6th, Joe Dobson on the mound. The pitch to his counterpart, Dihigo. 2-2 count to Dihigo. Dobson pours it in. Swing and a miss. 1 down. Now bring up Cristobal Torrenti. 0 for 1. But a magnificent web gem in center. Left-handed batter. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Dobson picks up the sign from Fisk, the leg kick, and the pitch to Torrenti. Cristobal swings at the first offering. And that's a shot left center field. No one's going to get that. It's midway up on the monster. That's a double. Williams has it. Fires it in towards second, but not in time. So here come the Monarchs down by 4. Third baseman Judy Johnson's 0 for 3. Dobson looks over his shoulder, now in at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Judy Johnson. 3-0 count to Johnson. Sidearm delivery. Low and inside, ball 4. Red Sox pitching has not been spectacular at all in this game. Appa chatters at the ballpark. Hope all is well, my friend. And here's Buck Leonard. Buck Leonard's 0 for 3, but he could... And OBS has now reconnected. The pitch to Buck Leonard. Leonard swings at the first offering. Sidearm delivery. Fly ball high. Left center field. Lynn on the move. He makes the catch. Fires it in towards the cutoff man, Garcia Parra. The runners go back to their bases. So 2 outs, 2 on. 10-6 Red Sox. And here comes Josh Gibson. Gibson, if he takes it out of the yard, will bring the Monarchs to within 1. Gibson has walked 3 times. That was against Clemens. Big difference so far with Joe Dobson on the mound. Dobson's ready to work. He takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals. Gibson swings. And that ball lays deep, high, and gone. Gibson has launched that out of the Fenway Park. And the Monarchs have pulled to within 1. It is 10-9. Unbelievable. Joe Dobson went with that sidearm delivery. And that ball was jacked. And let's look at that huge home run by Josh Gibson. He is greeted with a lot of hugs and back slaps in that Monarch dugout. We have had a slobber knocker slugfest here at Fenway. Pitching, not so much. Hard hit balls, plenty of them. Here's the replay of the Josh Gibson 3-run blast over the monster to left. A majestic blast for Josh Gibson. And the Monarchs pulled it within 1, so Joe Dobson does not spell relief. As the Golden Eagle 99 says, they're back in it! As balls are flying all over the place, more balls than Debbie does Dallas. That was a cheeky remark, wasn't it? Anyhow, let's see how many people get that comment. All right, here comes Oscar Charleston. Wow. 10-9. Oscar Charleston comes to the plate. Clinton Park says, hey, look, pitcher's duel. Not so much, not so much. Charleston can tie it up. 2 outs, no one on. Dobson has to regroup here. Red Sox get their bullpen up once again. The pitch to Oscar, 2-2 count to Charleston. Strike 3 outside corner, side is retired. Slider. But the Monarchs strike for 3 in the top of the 6th. It's 10-9 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Mark Jones got the cheeky comment, and he wins the You're a Cheeky Kind of Guy award. Moni G also got the Cheeky Kind of comment, and You're a Cheeky Kind of Gal award. As I crack myself up. Due up for the Red Sox, only up by 1. Williams, Lynn, and Garcia Parra. Ted Williams 1 for 3. 11 ribbies on the season so far. The pitch to the splendid Splinter. 1-0 count to Williams. Williams, base hit to center. His hot hitting continues. You cannot slow down Teddy Ballgame. Randy Luxembourg wins the Cheeky Award also. He understood it. And here's Freddie Lynn, who came in when Clemens went out and we did that triple switch to keep Harry Hooper in the game. So Freddie Lynn is up. 1-run lead for the Red Sox. Williams at first. Lynn will swing away. He awaits the Dihigo offering. Pitch inbound, 1-1 count. Lynn takes the outside pitch. It's a number to second. They go to second. They force out Williams, a slow-footed Williams. So Pop Lloyd flips it to Willie Wells. Williams went in pretty hard, though. Made sure there was no double play attempt. So Lynn replaces Williams at first. There's 1 out now for Nomar Garcia Parra. 2 for 3 with 3 ribbies and a triple. Dihigo with a 1-run deficit, hoping to keep it that way. Rocks and deals to Garcia Parra. 1-2 count to Nomar. Nomar, base hit down the line. It's going to hit the corner wall. No, it slides through, going first to third. Going first to third is Freddie Lynn. So Nomar doubles, and the Red Sox are racing back to try to increase that 1-run lead. Pitching has been to a premium, to say the least. Or to a minimum, excuse me, a minimum. Garcia Parra at second, Lynn at third, and here comes Carlton Fisk. Fisk 1 for 3. His 1 hit was a homer. The pitch to Pudge. 1 out, 2 on, 2-2 count to Fisk. Fisk flares it, and it's going to drop in. Drops in front of the left fielder. And we're going to hold Monty Irvin. We're going to hold Lynn. So Fisk makes it an 11-9 game. As Irvin fires it in, the ball's cut off. Garcia Parra holds at third. Fisk's at first, and here comes Yastrzemski. 11-9, Red Sox bullpen will get up. And it's going to be Smokey Joe Wood will get up. Smokey Joe Wood gets up. And here's Yaz. Yaz is 2 for 2 with a ribby. 11-9 Boston. Martin Dihigo on the verge of being KO'd. The pitch to Yastrzemski. Captain Carl 0-2 count. Yaz nubs it. Dihigo's on it. Fires to first. Safe! Yastrzemski beats it out. The bases are juiced on the infield hit to Yastrzemski, and here comes Bobby Dorr. 1 for 3. Let's see what Bobby can do. Garcia Parra at third, Fisk at second, Yastrzemski at first, Dorr at the plate. Gibson sets the target. The pitch to Bobby Dorr. 0-1 count. Dorr swings a stick. Ground ball to short. 6-4 to 3 double play. What a job by Dihigo to get out of it. The Red Sox do plate 1. They increase their lead to 2, 11-9 Boston. We go to the top of the 7th. Joe Dobson back up on the bump. Smokey Joe Wood is ready. Beatles Eternallys at Fenway Park. Check out that wonderful channel. Oh, Moni G's very cheeky. She says, Clinton Parks, you can go behind the scoreboard. There's a green door there. I believe that was a Marilyn Chambers movie. I think. Marilyn Chambers was the soap model. Remember that? Before she became, you know, what she did. I know way too much about that stuff. Oh, boy. Anyhow, it's going to be Irvin, Lloyd, and Wells against Joe Dobson. Smokey Joe Woods is ready. Let's sit him down here. Monty Irvin, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Right-handed batter. Dobson's ready. The windup and the pitch to Irvin. 0-1 count. Irvin swings the lumber. Ground ball to Boggs. Boggs is up with it. Fires high to Yastrzemski, who makes the play at first. 1 down. Here comes Pop Lloyd. Lloyd, the second baseman's 1 for 2 with 3 ribbies. Digs in that left-hander's batter's box. Fisk sets up inside. The pitch to Pop Lloyd. 2-2 count. Lloyd grounds it to Boggs. Boggs all over it. Fires to Yastrzemski. Rinse and repeat. 2 down. As Bears Den 007 says, yes, Al, you are correct. I know. I have knowledge of these things. I have knowledge of these things. You got to have a knowledge of everything in this world. So Dobson looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He'll face Willie Wells, 11-9 Red Sox. Clemens was putrid again in his start, and he might be dropped from the rotation. We might put him on the auxiliary roster. I might take Louis Tiant off that roster. Dobson nods his head. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to the right-handed batting shortstop Willie Wells. Wells grounds it to Boggs. Boggs fires to Yastrzemski. Deja vu all over again, as the late great Yogi Berra said. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Red Sox by 2, 11-9. As they play Take Me Out to the Ballpark. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for the Red Sox. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Oh, Randy Luxembourg comes up with the line of the night so far. First-hand knowledge, LOL. That is a great line, Randy Luxembourg. That's what we're all here for, to have a little cheeky fun and enjoy some baseball. Beatles Eternallys doing the 84 World Series. He had Game 1 up last night, so check out his channel. I don't know if he's doing Game 2. I would think he's doing Game 2. He did Game 1. So it's Harry Hooper, then Boggs and Dobson, and there'll be a pinch hitter for Dobson. Harry Hooper, 4 for 4, 4 pinch hits, 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Harry. Can he go 5 for 5? 1-1 count. And Hooper grounds it slowly to third, and that's going to be an error. It's going to be an error on Judy Johnson, so Hooper will not go 5 for 5, though he might have beat that out, but that's going to be the second error on the Monarchs. And here's Wade Boggs. They're going to go hit and run. There goes Harry Hooper. The pitch to Boggs. Boggs swings, and he laces that ball to right. Hooper hits second, is on his way to third. So Boggs does his JOB. Now Joe Dobson. They will call Dobson back. Now we're going to get Smokey Joe Wood up in the pen again. And let's go with Mo Vaughn. Mo Vaughn will pitch him. Ortiz has struggled. He's batting .063. I'm going to go with Big Mo. Mo Vaughn, the lefty, will hit for Joe Dobson. This is what makes this league so much fun. I'm not saying this is the way the ball games would be playing stuff, but you have so many good hitters. You can just sit there and go, guys are going to get their at-bats anyway. Harry Hooper got 4 at-bats as a pinch hitter, knocked in 4 runs. Here's Big Mo. Again, pinch hitting predominantly. 2 for 3, batting .667. Hooper at third, Fisk at first. Mo Vaughn looking to knock in a run here. That would be his first ribby. Mo digs in that left-hander's batter's box. The pitch from Dihigo. 0-2 count. Big Mo in the hole. Oh, Vaughn bloops it into right. He knocks in his first run. Hooper races in from third. He had to hold up a bit. And it's now 12-9. So Big Mo gets a ribby. Red Sox increase their lead to 3. And here's Teddy Ballgame, 2 for 4 with a ribby. He's knocked in 11, batting .517. Williams can break this game wide open. And here comes Bill Foster. Foster has pitched an inning and 2/3 so far. He's given up 1 hit, no runs, struck out 2, but now he's got to face a splendid splinter. Williams' grim determination on his face. 12-9. Red Sox pitching has been suspect, but their hitting has been magnificent in this league in this early season. The pitch to Teddy Ballgame from Foster. 0-1 count. Williams will swing the lumber. Williams! Oh, he nubs it. He nubs it. And that's what is that? An infield hit. Wow, it sounded like he really hit the ball there. But it's an infield hit. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. The ball hits the runner. Oh, wow, a wild play here. Ground ball sharply hit right side. It hits Mo Vaughn, careens back towards the catcher. Vaughn is out. Williams is awarded first base. Let's watch that over again. So Vaughn's going to have a nasty mark. Boggs will have to go back to second. Still 12-9. Let's watch that over. That is a wild play I've never seen. I mean, I know the play if you get hit. So let's do that. So Williams hit the ball hard. Yeah! And you don't see it, but he did hit it, and the ball bounces back. Wow. All right, 2 outs, 2 on for Freddie Lynn. Smokey Joe Wood continues to warm. The pitch from Foster to the left-hand batting Lynn. 1-1 count to Freddie Lynn, and that ball gets away. Boggs advances to third, Williams to second. And it's now 2 balls, 1 strike on the wild pitch by Foster. Lynn could knock in his first run here. He awaits the Foster offering. Pitch homeward bound. 2-1. Lynn swings. Sends that ball deep to center. And it's high off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. And Freddie Lynn knocks in his first 2 ribbies of the season. Lynn drove it to deep center. It was 2/3 of the way up. Tarenti gave chase, played it off the wall, but by the time the ball's thrown in towards the infield, 2 more runs score. It's now 14-9 Boston. And here's Nomar Garciaparra, 3 for 4 with 3 ribbies. Monarch pitching, well, not so good. The pitch to Nomar. 0-1 count to Garciaparra. Foster pours it in. Garciaparra nubs it towards short. Wells charges, throws to first, 2 down. Lynn holds at second, and here comes Carlton Fisk. 2 for 4, a home run and 2 ribbies. The pitch to Pudge. 1 ball, no strikes. Fisk grounds it to Wells. Wells charges it. Bare hands, fires to Buck Leonard, and the side is retired. Red Sox plate 3 and increase their lead. Smokey Joe Wood will come into the game. Mo Vaughn did his pinch hitting duties. He'll go out. So Smokey Joe Wood comes in the game. Red Sox have a 14-9 lead, top of the 8th. Do we dare take Ted Williams out of the game? I think we have to. But Williams, let's see if we can get him 1 more at bat. Here comes Sandahara O, which kind of cool. The person added 2 Japanese league players to the Monarchs. I know that doesn't make sense, but he did. So Sadahara Haru O comes in. 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter. The pitch to the O. 3-1 count to Sadaharao. Ball 4, so he reaches. Smokey Joe Wood, we didn't want that. 5-run lead. At first, Yastrzemski holds him on, and here's Cristobal Tarenti, the top of the order. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Tarenti. Tarenti swings. Oh no, the ball gets away off the Fisk glove, and Sadaharao goes to second. Wild pitch. So Smokey Joe Wood, we thought, would come here and right the ship. He has wronged the ship on his few pitches. 6 to be exact. He's got to regroup here. Fisk pounds the mitt, sets the target. Pitch inbound to Cristobal Tarenti. Tarenti swings at the inside pitch, nubs it back. Oh, a throwing error! Oh my lord! A throwing error. I believe that error will be on Smokey Joe Wood. And the Red Sox are just, the manager is shaking his head. Big clue, you're correct. So the Red Sox trying to give the game away. And here's Judy Johnson. Third baseman is 0 for 3. Red Sox looking to turn 2. The pitch to Judy Johnson. 0-2 count from Smokey Joe Wood. And that's laced to the triangle. 1 run scores. That's going to roll all the way down. I think they're going to score 2 on this. No, it's only going to be a double. And here come the Monarchs. My God, can anyone get somebody out here? It's now 14-10. Monarchs pulled it within 4. Smokey Joe Wood's not been the answer. Here's Buck Leonard. Will he go Buck Wild? 0 for 4. The pitch to Leonard. Red Sox will take the out. And are you kidding me? A balk is called. We've seen everything, and this game is wild. Holy cow. Another run scores. And the Red Sox are going to go to get their bullpen up. Jonathan Papelbon we haven't really used. And he was god-awful. His ERA is 116.2. Oh, my God. The monster Dick, his ERA is 13.5. Ellis Kinder will get up. Come on, Ellis, get up. Ellis Kinder gets up. And I guess we will go with Papelbon. We haven't used them a lot, so... Here's Buck Leonard. Still at the plate with the balk. 14-11. Again, they'll give up the out. The run for the out. The pitch to Leonard. Judy Johnson at third. No outs. Top of the 8th. Full count to Leonard. Ball 4. Holy cow. Holy cow. This is like the Cubs and was it the Cubs and Cardinals? At Wrigley? It was like 20-something to something, you know, like both teams scored 20-something runs. Here's Josh Gibson. If Gibson goes yard again, we have a 14-14 ball game. Monarchs looking for the tying touchdown. Smokey Joe Wood's got to regroup. Fisk starts out towards the plate. Smokey Joe Wood waves him back. That's not a good sign. Here's the pitch from Smokey Joe Wood to Josh Gibson. 0-2 count to Josh Gibson. Swing and a miss. He ties him up outside. So Smokey Joe Wood tells Fisk to get his ass back behind the plate. I know what I have to do, and he strikes out Josh Gibson. Cubs, Phillies. Thank you, Sports Time Machine. I think Trish Speaker's on the Indians. Yep, Beatles is right. I think he's on the Indians. We looked that up. As they're giving the score to that wild game between the Cubs and Phillies, I believe that was in the early 80s, 23-22. Here's Oscar Charleston. Double play ball gets the Red Sox out of this mess. The pitch to Charleston. 1-2 count. Smokey Joe Wood going to get his second strikeout. No, ground ball to Garcia Parra. He charges it. Door. Double play. Garcia Parra to Door to Yastrzemski. So Smokey Joe Wood gives up 2, but he pitches out of it after waving Fisk back towards the plate. Big clue says, I agree with Al. Where is Dom DiMaggio? He's easily among the next 3 best center fielders in Sox hit. Oh yeah, he's on the other. There's another mod season where he's on. Well, at least he's on the auxiliary squad, and you can bring him to the team. He's not even on the auxiliary squad. They put in Tony Armas, which was really odd to me. Again, it's someone who made it. I'm enjoying it. I don't agree with all the players. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 14-11. Slow pitch softball broke out here at Fenway. It's Yastrzemski, Doran, Hooper to face a new pitcher, Andy Cooper. Cooper, no record. He's pitched an inning and a third. 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 K. His ERA is 20.25. Yastrzemski, 3 for 3 with a ribby, batting .429 and 2 ribbies. The pitch to Yaz, 0-1 count to Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski grounds it slowly to the pitcher, and that's out number 1. Great reaction by Andy Cooper, quickly pouncing off that mound to throw to Buck Leonard for the out. And here's Bobby Doerr. Bobby Doerr, 1 for 4. Cooper picks up the sign from Josh Gibson. The windup and the pitch to Doerr. 1-2 count to Bobby. Bobby Doerr grounds to Leonard at first, 2 away. And Kinder and Papelbon are ready, and let's sit them both down. We don't want to tire them out. I play with the warm-up rule. And here's Harry Hooper. Hooper batting .800, 4 for 5. He was 4 for 4 as a pinch hitter with 4 ribbies. Let's see what Harry can do. Cooper deals to Hooper. Full count to Hooper. And that's a shot to right. He does it again. Harry Hooper, we got to get him in the lineup more often. Continues his hot hitting. And here's Wade Boggs. Hooper's going to try to steal second. There goes Hooper, the pitch. Oh, Hooper says none of that. He quickly scampers back to first. 1 ball, no strikes. He's going to try to steal second again. There goes Hooper. Nope. 1-1 count. Still couldn't get the jump. So Boggs looks down to the third base coach. They say swing away, Wade. 2 outs. Hooper will be off on contact. Leonard holding him on. Cooper looks to first. Now in at Josh Gibson. The pitch to Boggs. Full count to Wade. Boggs grounds to Leonard. Takes it to the bag himself. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 9th. 14-11 Boston. Can they hold on to this 3-run lead? Smokey Joe Wood back up on the bump. A shaky start, but then he struck out 1 and got the double play ball after he waved off Fisk, who wanted to come to the mound. Smokey Joe Wood would have none of it. Let's get Kinder back up. And he's ready. Now let's get Papelbon back up. And he's ready. And I think, let's go to Jonathan Papelbon. Let's see if that jackass can blow this game. So, who can play? Boggs is pretty good at third, though. Jimmy Collins. Boggs is a 7. Jimmy Collins is an 8. So, Jonathan Papelbon will go into the 1 spot, looking to save the game. Boggs goes out. Jimmy Collins will go to the 2 spot and play third. Ellis Kinder will sit. Tony Armas is an 11. He's actually higher. He's rated higher than a 10. And again, these ratings go 1 through 10, or 0 through 10, in left. So he's going to replace Ted Williams in left with a 3-run lead. And I think we're good. So Armas, 11 range, 6 arm in left. Lynn, 7 and 7 in center, and Hooper 8 and 9 in right. Collins is an 8, so it's a step up of 1 from Boggs at third. Papelbon has pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 3 runs on 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. His ERA is 16.20. He'll face Monty Irvin, Pop Lloyd, Willie Wells, and most likely a pinch hitter. The pitch to Monty Irvin, who's 1 for 4 with a ribby. 1-1 count to Monty. Will it be the full Monty for Monty Irvin? And it's a base hit to left. Here come the Monarchs once again. Holy cow. Turbocharged Sports is at the ballpark. Hope all is well, my friend. Now I'll bring up Pop Lloyd. Lloyd's 1 for 3 with 3 ribbies. Let's see what the Monarchs second baseman can do. Red Sox, double play depth. Actually, you know what? I don't shift too much in this game, but I'm going to shift right here. Not strong right, but shift right. The pitch to Pop Lloyd. He swings at the first. Papelbon offering. Grounds in the shift. Oh, my God. We didn't turn two, but I think it was a hit and run. We had a double play ball there. But we get the out at first. Red Sox 2 outs away. It looked like there was a hit and run on there. Let's watch that replay. Yeah, it's a hit and run. He was going. That was a double play ball. So the shift worked. Papelbon now will face Willie Wells. Shortstop is 1 for 4 with the ribby. The pitch to Wells, 2-2 count from Paps. Strike 3 looking. 2 outs. Slider got him. Turkey Stearns will pinch hit. He's batting .300. No ribbies, no homers. He's 3 for 10. Papelbon, what's been a struggle for pitching, to say the least. The Red Sox lead 14-11. Monty Irvin's at second, 2 outs. Can Turkey Stearns bring the tying run to the plate? He will have to get on. The pitch to Turkey Stearns, 1-2 count from Paps. Swing and a miss, tied him up on an inside fastball. And the Red Sox hold on to a 14-11 victory here at Fenway in what was an offensive slobber knocker, including some cheeky jokes that the chat did get. So the Red Sox win. Player of the game, Josh Gibson on the losing squad. Josh Gibson was, here it is, was 1 for 2. He walked 3 times, scored 4 runs, and knocked in 3 with his 3-run homer. Player of the game. I might have given it to, Josh Gibson's a good player of the game, Josh Gibson. Now let's look at the putrid pitching. For the Monarchs who lost, Ray Brown, 3 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, walked 2, struck out 5. He gave up a homer. Martin Dihigo came in, 2 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 1 strikeout. Then Foster, Bill Foster, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. And Andy Cooper, an inning, 1 hit, no runs. So Cooper, the only Monarch pitcher not to let anyone cross the plate. Roger Clemens got a win, but he sure as heck didn't deserve it. 5 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 5 walks, 3 Ks. He's in danger of being dropped from the rotation. Joe Dobson, who's been pretty good, was pretty bad in this outing. 2 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 2. He gave up a homer to Josh Gibson. Smokey Joe Wood, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 was earned. He had a balk. He had another weird thing happen. We also saw Ted Williams hit Mo Vaughn at first with a line 1 hopper. That was kind of interesting. Papelbon gets his first save. His ERA drops to 10.13 as he pitched the 9th. 1 hit, no runs, 2 strikeouts. So the win to Clemens, the save to Papelbon. The Monarchs, Cristobal Torrente, 1 for 3, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. And Judy Johnson was 1 for 4 runs scored in a ribby and a walk. Buck Leonard 0 for 4 with a walk. Josh Gibson, player of the game, 1 for 2, 4 runs scored. He walked 3 times, knocked in 3, had a 3-run homer. Oscar Charlton was 3 for 5 with 3 runs scored in a ribby. He struck out once. Pop Lloyd, 1 for 4 with 3 ribbies. Willie Wells, 1 for 5 with a ribby. Ray Brown, the pitcher, 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Dihigo, the pitcher, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Foster pitched not hit. Sandahadra, pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Again, he put on, the person who made this league, put on a couple of Japanese players on the Monarchs, which was kind of cool. He actually walked. I'm sorry, he was 0 for 0. He scored a run, he walked. Cooper, the pitcher, pitch did not hit, and Turkey Stearns made the last out. He was 0 for 1. He struck out. The Monarchs score 11 runs but lose. 36 at-bats, 11 runs, 10 hits, 10 ribbies, 8 walks, 8 Ks. For the Red Sox, in this slobber knocker offensive game at Fenway, Boggs was 3 for 6, 2 ribbies, 2 runs scored. He's now batting .344. Papelbon pitched, got the save, did not hit. Reggie Smith was 0 for 4, was lifted for Freddie Lynn in the switch when the pitcher came in. He's batting .261. Joe Dobson pitched, did not hit. Mo Vaughn was 1 for 1 with his first ribby, now batting .750 as a pinch hitter. Because pretty much all of his at-bats have been pinch hits. He might have had an extra one. No, I think they've all been pinch hits. Collins came in to play defense at third. Dinkin at bat, but he's batting .500. Ted Williams, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, and a ribby. Batting .533. He has 3 homers and 11 ribbies on the season. Tony Armas comes in to play left, did not hit in the ninth. Manny Ramirez, 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored and a ribby. Now batting .304. He has 4 ribbies on the year, but no homers. Freddie Lynn came in, again on the switch when we moved players all around. He was 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 ribbies. Freddie Lynn now batting .182. Nomar Garcia-Parra's hot hitting continues. 3 for 5 with 3 ribbies and a run scored, .458. Fisk 2 for 5 with a run scored and 2 ribbies. He did strike out twice, though, and was waved away from the mound from Smokey Joe Wood. He's batting .348. Yastrzemski gets his first start, and he took advantage of it. He was 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, a ribby and a walk, batting .375. Bobby Doerr 1 for 5 with a run scored, batting .214. Clemens was 0 for 1 with a run scored. He also walked and struck out. Harry Hooper, pinch hitter extraordinaire, was 2 for 3, a run scored and a ribby, now batting .833. So look for Harry Hooper to possibly get some more starting time. Though I like bringing Hooper off the bench, and he seems to enjoy it. He gets the We Love Harry Hooper signs out there. And they're marketing those shirts that are selling like hotcakes outside of Fenway. So the Red Sox move to 5-2, the Monarchs 3-4. And let's quick sim the rest of these games, and let's check out the standings. I really do enjoy this league. It's fun. So let's finish. Let's make sure there's no double headers. Okay. Finish today. So the Red Sox, it's going to be Bullet Rogan versus Cy Young in the next match. Oh, okay. Which will be offline. I show 1 game per series usually. Let's go to the standings, and we'll call it a stream. So in American League Division 1, the Red Sox are 5-2. They're tied for first place with the Indians and the Tigers. That will make Moni G happy. And Todd B and Tribes fan. Yankees are 4-3. They're only a game back. Division 2, the White Sox are 6-1. Twins are 4-3. Angels 2-5. The Athletics 2-5. Blue Jays are 6-1 in Division 3. Mariners 4-3, Houston 3-4, the Rangers 0-7. Tampa Bay Rays in Division 4 American League, which every team's below 500. They're 3-4. The Monarchs are 3-4. The Royals are 2-5, and the Orioles are 2-5. Let's go to the National League, and this will make Beatles eternally quite happy, along with a few other Pittsburgh fans. Pittsburgh Pirates 6-1. St. Louis Cardinals, ID Gesture's favorite team, 6-1. The San Francisco Giants 5-2, and the Philadelphia Phillies are 2-5. That's Division 1 National League. Division 2 National League, Cincinnati Reds. This will make Dave Little happy. 6-1. The Dodgers 6-1. The Cooperstown Pioneers of old school 4-3. Atlanta Braves 3-4. Division 3 National League. Washington Nationals 3-4. The Cubs 2-5, which again will bring joy to ID Gesture. The Mets 1-6, and they got a really good pitching staff. The Marlins 0-7. Division 4 National League. Arizona Diamondbacks, who only their mothers root for, are 6-1. The Brewers are 3-4 to the chagrin of Kurt Berglund. The Rockies are 3-4. And the Padres are 0-7. So that's the division there, my friends. As Beatles Attorney says, go Bucks. D. Scott Howard says, go Blues. Moni G says, I'm happy to hang out with you guys always. Well, we're fun. We're fun dudes. So that's that. This is a really fun league. Again, and I'm pretty sure Trish Speaker's on the Indians. We looked at this before. Let's just take a quick look at the Indians. They also have Shoeless Joe Jackson. Let's see if Trish Speaker is. He's got to be on the Indians. Again, I don't. Oh, there's Trish Speaker. Yeah, he's on the Indians. So he's on the Indians. All right. I'll just show you the Red Sox real quick. No Dominic DiMaggio. So disappointed in that. Ted Williams leads like almost every offensive category. Our pitching is bad. Our pitching's awful. Pretty much all the our pitching's bad. We hit the bejesus out of the ball though. Let's look at our auxiliary roster. So yeah, I think we might bring Louis Tiant. We have Dutch Leonard too. We might bring Dutch Leonard, Sam Jones. I don't know how Gerald Saltamalakia made the team. I like him, but I put him on the auxiliary roster. Doc Kramer. Bill Lee. That's our only lefty. He's our only lefty, but I just can't bring him on the team yet. Yeah, because Bill Deenan throws right. Jones throws right. Leonard's a lefty. You know what? I think I'm going to bring him up. I think I'm going to bring Dutch Leonard onto the team. I need a lefty. Carl Mays is a righty. Mel Parnell should be on the team, to be honest with you. And he's a lefty. So Wakefield threw a one-hitter. I posted that in Discord and on Facebook. Wakefield's been our best pitcher. So I think I might move Clemens to the reserve roster, as they call it. And I might go with Mel Parnell. I like Mel Parnell. All right, so that's the stream, folks. Manuel Christian Rivera, how you doing, my friend? The league's in the game under quick play. Pitchers, you got to load up yourself. Thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. We'll get through this coronavirus together. I'm probably going to stream again in a little bit, but check out anyone else who's streaming. Beatles is probably going to stream and other people. I just feel like streaming. But check out all the wonderful content creators. I greatly appreciate your time. Love you all. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace. Red Sox win in a thriller 14-11.